Yo, what's going on guys, mANNY here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. So far, so good. Things are going well. However, the weather has not kicked in just yet. So we haven't seen the worst of the pitches. We haven't seen the muddy, soggy pitches just yet. So we shouldn't get carried away. At the same time though, we do have to enjoy the fact that we are currently unbeaten and we go into every game looking to hold that. Last week's game was a league game. Today we have a cup game. We are playing in the Plumstead Challenge Cup against Advent Royals. Now if you watched Sunday League 2 seasons ago and you've been there from the start, you will remember one of the games we played, we started the first 15 minutes with 9 men and that was very difficult. But yeah, the scenario today is actually our opponents, Advent Royals, started the game with 9 men, and I was talking about it being difficult to play 15 minutes with 9 men. These guys had to do that for a long period of time. Anyway, the show does go on, and credit to our opponents for sticking in there, not throwing in the towel. Many teams would have just said, you know what, 9 men, no way we are playing, especially with all the cameras and that there. But credit to them, fair play, thank you very much. But yeah, don't be deceived by the length of the grass. This is one of the worst pitches I've played on in terms of how long the grass was. Very difficult, the ball was holding up for everything. But Jed does really well to get to the ball there, put it to the back post, and we are actually indeed 1-0 up. Once again, an early goal there, James on the end of that one. So yeah, the 9 men of Advent Royals have a lot of work to do. Zach has it on the left hand side, scoops a left-footed ball to the back post. James arriving late, does well to keep it in. Jed takes a shot there, it's blocked and cleared away. Inside their half once again, and Luke looks for a ball towards the back post. Jed takes it down nicely, takes an attempt on the turn there, hits off the post, comes back to Jed. It's going in, but Sam taps it on the line and the referee gives offside. You can see Jed's reaction there. He's distraught with that one, and yeah, that cancelled out. If my team had 9 men, I'm not sure I would be attacking as much as these guys were trying to, but you know, they gave it everything they got, but sometimes it just wasn't going to plan like you've seen there. Up the other end, the story was a little different. We were wasting quite a few chances, attacks, opportunities, all sorts, but this time Jed eventually gets it out of his feet, plays it to Thomas. Thomas left-footed finish after the first touch, and that's 2-0 to us. Again, of course, we are attacking, and it's Thomas up against the number 4. He's too strong for the number 4, though. He's not shoving Thomas off. No way. He plays it back to James. James into Charlie with the flick on. Jed goes for the acrobatics. Not good enough. Wide of the target, and that chance is missed. Jack has it on the right hand side, he goes for a 1-2 with Charlie, delivers the ball eventually into the box. Thomas flicks a foot at it, can't get it on target, and that's another chance missing. Charlie takes a corner in from the right hand side, it goes across the box, and the amount of times, honestly, that ball went across the box was ridiculous. This time, and Zach takes a shot, I think it was a shot, Thomas flicks it and gets his second of the game. Jack controls this with his thigh, plays it out wide to James, who has a lot of space. What do you really expect? They've got 9 men. Eventually it falls to Charlie, he takes a snapshot, keeper saves it. I promise you I'm not being biased, this is literally how the game was going. Thomas picks it up there, knocks it out wide looking for James. James puts it across the box again, and this time Jed connects with some sort of scorpion attempt, just can't get on target. Not quite Giroud just yet. One thing about having such an advantage is sometimes we get carried away and do stuff like this. Zach trying to find the goal, it swerves away and only sends the goalkeeper running. It's another chance for us as Jed takes this one down. It goes to Charlie, takes it on his chest, volley. Decent effort to be fair, but he can't keep it down. A bit of comical Sunday League stuff here as Jed takes a swipe, misses. It goes to Charlie, misses. Comes to Sam, eventually gets it clear, and it looks like we might just be able to break. Thomas is too strong for the 5 there. Looks to play out to Jack. Unfortunately, he cannot find him. We have a corner now, and like I've said, the ball went across that 6-yard box so many times. We might have scored there, but Sam glances his header wide of the post, and he knows he probably should have scored there. With 9 men, most of their play was always going to consist of this. Bang. Absolutely smacks that up the field. This time, though, it's a little bit more successful as the 5 takes it down, hits it over the top. 9 wins a header. Bradley comes rushing out and kicks it at Matt. Luckily for us though, Matt composed himself and sweeps it up. Once more, and we have to applaud their attempts, honestly, because if you're watching this game, maybe a bit of sloppiness from us, but you wouldn't think it was 9 against 11. As they take a shot there, it's blocked, falls out to the 9, his shot is deflected, and it runs through to Brad. We have it in the middle, Thomas knocks it down to Charlie, first time pass into the path of Jed, he skips past the challenger, the 15, he's been in great form, you think he should score it, but he keeps it too high, and the goalkeeper saves that one. If he hadn't been in such great form, then we might be on Jed's back for missing that chance, but moments later, James picks out this pass to the back post, hospital touch from their defender, and Jed is there to tap into an empty net. Still giving it a go, but this time a tame shot from the number 18. Number 12 for them has it in midfield, and he plays a ball over the top, looking for the number 9. He's got a bit of time here. I think he might have been given offside, but his shot was off target anyway. Here now, and the referee's given a talking to the number 18. I'm not sure what he said. The referee wasn't happy with it though, and he gets a little telling off. Again, It's across that 6-yard box, waiting for someone to tap it in. This time they clear it away. Seconds down the line, and 8 absolutely clatters into Luke. A bit of a mad challenge. He shoves Jack down there. Referee doesn't give anything. Luke goes back seeking revenge. Not a nice tackle at all. And then the handbags come out, which eventually does result in a talking to for the both of them from the referee, and also a yellow card for each of their troubles. So that concludes the action for the first half, and I think at the end of the first half they did manage to get their 10th man on the pitch, so they were playing with 10 for the rest of the game. Second half, and we're straight back into the action. Advent Royals with the ball over the top, looking for the number 8. He can't control it, and Zach clears this one away. You might want to note the fact that myself, Temmie, and Connor are now on the pitch, trying to see what we can do in this game. It's a ball over the top for them. Matt does well to see it out, plays it to Jack. Jack knocks it back to Matt, and that's nice composed play. Temmie's finally getting some minutes under his belt, and he's starting to pick up some form as he brushes off the number 4 very easily, looks up into the box, sets it back to Thomas, and Thomas completes probably one of the worst hat tricks I've ever seen. But it's Sunday League, so it's never going to be clean. There you can see he's talking about the ground and how long the grass is. They have it out wide on the right hand side. This guy tries to switch the play out to the number 18. He's deemed offside, had enough, and he absolutely boots the ball away from the pitch. So when you're losing, that doesn't really help you, and this is what the ref said. The thing goes. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I tried to resist it. In the second half, and they had a lot more of the ball, obviously, than they did in the first half. And this time, Temmie nips in there. I play it out wide looking for Thomas. Thomas eventually gets there. Can't beat the number 4 this time. It falls out to Jed, who comes on the scene. He's playing it right back at this point. He drives inside, away from the 4, away from the 8. Does well, gets it out to Thomas. He gets his head up towards the back post. And Sam, it's a bit of a tame header into the keeper's hands. Still not really showing too many signs that they're fully defeated. And they clip it forward. It's a bit of a nice move there. 5 with the volley, and a good save from Brad to tip it over the bar. The corner comes in from the right hand side. 15 gets his head to it, but can't keep it down at all. This is not a free kick. I think Joe literally had that much time to pick out this pass. Anyway, it bounces. Temmie takes a touch away from the 20, takes a shot, it bobbles, and the goalkeeper can't save that. Maybe a different goalkeeper might have saved it, I don't know. So again, they've got a kick off, and they've had to pick out the ball from the back of their net multiple times, but they still kept going. So once more, credit to them. We have it on the left-hand side with myself, and I'm going to mention one more time, the grass. Honestly, like, it was so long, and from the outside I was thinking, why are these guys messing up these passes? I get on the pitch and it's like I'm dragging my feet through sand. Advent are coming forward again. The 8 pokes into the path of the 18, who's got a decent amount of speed on him, beats Matt there, but eventually, look at the recovery from Matt, gets across him, holds him off and wins the free kick. Charlie now gets it in their half, plays it out wide to myself. I have Thomas to my right, looking for an option, thought about the shot, try and scoop it into the path of Thomas, but that goes through to the keeper. In the second half, they knew they had nothing to lose, but the extra man has definitely made a difference for them. From 9 to 10, I couldn't imagine what it would have been like playing with 9 men for that long, but this time we break. I take away from the number 8, look up, find Thomas out wide, hoping for the return pass. Thomas looks up, unfortunately it's too far, and I'm not going to catch that. I know they had nothing to lose, but they did still throw quite a few people forward, which did catch them off guard at times. This time we're breaking. I play it to Charlie, he's fouled by the 15, and we get the free kick. But once again, I don't know, what else would you do if you're down by so many goals? Connor takes this just over the halfway line and plays it into the feet of Charlie, who knocks it out to me first time, and I'm opposed by the number 5. Take it away from the number 12, knock it into the path for Charlie, and he goes for a return pass, but it's just not happening for me today. Thomas has been battling up against that number 4 the whole game. I'm pretty sure you know who's won. The guy with the hat trick, the scrappy hat trick. Doesn't matter how you score them at the end of the day. Charlie with a fake shot there, gets shoved to the ground and wins a free kick. Unfortunately though, it's not great. Ball goes out wide to Temmie again, and he takes it down in a stride. He's got the 20 in front of him, who's tried so hard. God bless his soul, he tried so hard. But it's played into James, out to Charlie, and Charlie finishes the scoring with another goal, 7-0. Luke plays this pass into the middle. It finds me after bouncing a couple of times. I play it into Charlie. Charlie flicks it over the top. James is deemed to be offside. I try and go for it, but they still give it. And like I said, it's just not happening for me. Out on the left now, and James holds it up, tries to get it to me. I kind of missed my footing. I absolutely step on that guy's ankle. So if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. That must have hurt. Nath, wearing number 9, is driving forward. He's shoved in the back by the 8, stopped by the 20, and eventually fouled by the 20, right in the back of the leg. Sam was practicing free kicks before the game, decided to step up, but unfortunately that was straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Sam, I'm taking the next one, thanks. They've just had a corner, it goes into the box, I get a toe to it, it comes out to the number 12, a bit more Sunday League comedy there, can't connect with it, and eventually we get cleared away with Temi. Into the last minute of the game now, and signs of both physical and mental fatigue there from their player. A poor throw there, and it looks like we might break. I'm looking for the space in the middle, I'm calling for Charlie to pass it to me, unfortunately he doesn't. They clear it away, and there's no goal for me this game. The last chance of the game, James gets his head up, goes towards the back post, unfortunately it's tipped away, and Sam can't get his head to it. There it is though, the final whistle, the score being 7-0, and yeah, it's a very comfortable win, but I'm not really going to talk too much about this one, just because they were down to 9 men, and also 10 men for most of the game. They had men short. Just to let you know, there will be no Sunday League next week. We'll try and put something else in place, maybe for you guys to watch on the Sunday. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
They keep telling me that I'm the best in the country, and I like how that sounds. You think you're Superman, I get the kryptonite and bring you right back down. Yeah, you know the drill. I kill MCs till it's overkill.